Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video tutorial, we're going to learn how to make this button maker plate just like the one seen here. We're also going to get some practice making some different types of holes. Again, let's go ahead and get started. Come on up here to File and New Design. All right, so let's do like we always do and start off with a sketch here on our XY plane. We're going to come on over to Create and we're going to do a center rectangle here at the center. And I'm going to draw it out so that it is 4 inches. So where it's highlighted blue, type in 4. Then hit the Tab button, and we're going to make that other dimension here 11 inches, and hit Enter. All right, and now we're going to place 4 fillets here on the corners. We're going to make them 0.5. Notice how it automatically throws in your tangent constraints too. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to hit Escape now. And that's it for this sketch. We're going to go ahead now and finish it. Oops, it didn't make my last fillet. That's okay. Come back into your sketch, hit Edit, come back to your fillet, and make it 0.5, Enter. I think that's what I forgot to do last time, is I forgot to hit Enter. Now we can finish our sketch. And let's go ahead now and extrude our sketch out 0.5 inches and hit OK. Now let's go ahead and create a sketch on the surface of this guy. We're going to make some holes on here. I'm going to center it. One of the things I want to do is I'm just going to make a construction line right down the middle of this thing here. So grab our line tool. Notice how it gives you the midpoint. So here's our midpoint, and I'm just going to stretch it across to the other side. Hit Escape, take it out of construction mode here. And now I'm going to place 4 points. Just one like right here. We'll dimension them here in a second. One right here, one right here, and one right here. Okay, hit Escape now, and let's come over to our dimension tool. I'm going to, from this edge, we want the distance for this point to be 0.4375. Enter. This distance from this edge, we want it to be 1.5. And this third point, we want it to be 5.5 inches. And then this point over here from this edge, we want it to be just like our other dimension there, 0.4375. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and hit Escape. And once we have our points, we can start adding the holes here. So I'm going to go ahead now and finish our sketch. Now let's come on over here, and we're going to add 2 holes right now. So we're going to hit the hole button. I'm going to click on this point where I want the hole, and I'm going to hold down control now, and I'm also going to click on this point. So I have 2 holes now, and I want to make them a distance through all, to the through holes. We're going to make them countersink. Okay, and we want this distance here to be 0.5. And we want the actual diameter here to be 0.25, the actual hole diameter. Okay, this distance right here. Okay, and we're going to go ahead now and hit OK. All right, and notice our points went away, but that's okay. We can right click over here and let's go to Show Hide. And now our points are back. And we want to go ahead and now make some holes there. So we're going to click on our hole tool. I'm going to click here. I'm going to hold down control once again and click on my other point. And this time we're going to make them through holes again, but we're just going to make simple, just simple basic holes, okay, with a diameter of 0.3125. And that's it. Pretty simple holes. Let's go ahead and hit OK. And we need to make 4 more holes on the other side of our plate here. So let's now go ahead and start a sketch here on the other back side of our plate. All right, so I'm going to zoom in just a hair, and I'm going to come over here to create and grab my point tool. And if you notice here, we have our fillets that we put in there earlier, and Autodesk knows the radius point or the center point from those fillets. So it's already basically found this point for us. So we don't need to add dimensions. So I'm going to click here, click there, click there, click there, and I'm going to hit escape. I accidentally made one there, so I'm going to hit delete there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish my sketch. And I want to basically add 4 holes here. So I'm going to come on up here to my hole tool, and I'm going to click there where I want to add a hole. I'm going to hold down the control key. I'm going to add a hole here, and a hole there. And we're going to make them basically simple holes, but we want to make them tapped, and we want to give them a distance or depth. Okay. So in this case, we're going to select, we want to make sure it says ANSI Unified Screw Threads here. We want our depth here to be 0.2875. And for our size, we want to select number 8, 0.164. And we want the threads to be 832 UNC right-handed. Let's go ahead and hit OK. And one of the last things we need to do is add a chamfer. So we're going to come on over here to modify. We're going to select chamfer. We're going to select this exterior edge and that exterior edge, and we're going to change that chamfer size. It's a very small chamfer. It's just basically to deburr it. So we're going to type in 0.03125 or 1/32 of an inch and go ahead and hit OK. And finally, like we always do, let's go ahead and add a physical material. And in this case, we want to give it a metal material, and it's going to be steel, stainless steel actually. And we'll go with stainless steel over here. And that's it. Let's go ahead and save that. Call it button maker plate and save. Okay, that'll do it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.